Imagine this. You're stuck in a rut, feeling like no matter how hard you try, success just isn't in the cards for you. But what if I told you that a simple shift in how you think could unlock a whole new level of thriving in life? That's the power of adopting a new mindset. And today, we're diving deep into why it's essential and how you can make it happen. Stick around because by the end, you'll have practical tools to start changing your world right now. Let's start by understanding what a mindset really is. At its core, a mindset is the lens through which you view yourself, your abilities, and the world around you. It's like the operating system of your brain, influencing every decision, reaction, and outcome in your daily life. Science shows that our brains are incredibly adaptable thanks to something called neuroplasticity, which means your brain can rewire itself based on new experiences and thoughts. This isn't just feel-good talk. Studies in psychology have proven that people who believe they can grow and improve actually do better in school, work, and relationships. But here's the problem. Many of us are trapped in an old way of thinking that holds us back. This is often called a fixed mindset, where you see your talents and intelligence as set in stone. You might think, I'm just not good at math, or I'll never be outgoing like that person. The danger here is that this thinking leads to avoiding challenges because failure feels like a personal defeat. And the real-world consequences? It can spike stress levels, leading to anxiety or even depression over time. For instance, when faced with a tough school project or an argument with a friend, someone with this mindset might give up quickly, missing out on growth opportunities. Worse, it creates a cycle of negative self-talk, where you beat yourself up, which harms your mental health and makes everyday life feel overwhelming. Research backs this up. People stuck in this rigid thinking pattern are more prone to mental health issues because they do and bounce back well from setbacks. Think about it in your own life. Have you ever skipped trying something new, like joining a club or learning a skill, out of fear of looking dumb? That's the fixed mindset at work, and it quietly erodes your confidence. The uverses are real. Chronic stress from this can lead to sleep problems, weakened immune systems, and even strained relationships because you're less open to feedback or change. Now contrast that with the new mindset we need to thrive, a growth-oriented one. This is where you believe that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. It's not about being perfect. It's about seeing challenges as chances to get better. Scientific evidence from numerous studies shows that adopting this view leads to higher motivation, better performance, and improved well-being. For example, in experiments with students, those encouraged to think this way worked harder on difficult tasks and achieved higher scores. In adults, it correlates with lower rates of burnout at work and stronger emotional resilience. Why do we need this new mindset now more than ever? The world is changing fast. Think about technology, social media, and constant uncertainty like economic shifts or global events. An old, fixed way of thinking doesn't equip us to adapt. But with a growth mindset, you thrive by embracing change. It helps you turn obstacles into stepping stones. Plus, it protects your mental health by reducing the impact of failures. Instead of seeing them as endpoints, you view them as lessons. Let's make this practical. How can you spot if you're in a fixed mindset and shift to a growth one? First, pay attention to your inner voice. If you catch yourself saying, I can't, or this is too hard, that's a red flag. The habit of negative self-talk is a common bad one. It's like poisoning your own motivation. Over time, it leads to procrastination, low self-esteem, and missed opportunities. To counter it, start reframing. Change, I can't do this too. I can't do this yet. This small tweak, supported by psychological research, activates parts of your brain associated with problem solving. Here's a real-life example. Imagine a 15-year-old named Alex who's struggling with online classes. With a fixed mindset, Alex thinks, I'm bad at science, so why bother? They skip studying, fail the test, and feel worse. But switching to growth, Alex says, I can improve with practice. They break the material into small chunks, ask for help, and gradually get better. The result? Not just better grades, but a boost in confidence that spills into other areas like making friends or trying sports. To build this new mindset, try these actionable steps in your daily routine. Step 1. Set learning goals instead of performance ones. Instead of, I need to get an A, aim for, I'll understand this concept by practicing daily. This reduces pressure and focuses on progress, which studies show increases enjoyment and success rates. Step 2. Embrace failure as feedback. Next time something goes wrong, like bombing a presentation or arguing with a sibling, ask yourself, what can I learn here? Journal about it for 5 minutes. This habit, drawn from cognitive behavioral techniques, rewires your brain to see setbacks as temporary, not defining. Warning: avoiding this by blaming others or giving up reinforces bad patterns, leading to isolation and regret later in life. Step 3. Surround yourself with growth influences. Read stories of people who overcame odds, not superheroes but everyday folks. Or talk to a trusted adult about their challenges. Social psychology research indicates that seeing others grow inspires us to do the same. But beware of toxic comparisons on social media. Scrolling through perfect lives can fuel fixed thinking and anxiety. Limit it to 30 minutes a day and focus on your own journey. Step 4. Practice gratitude and mindfulness. Each evening, note 3 things you improved on that day, no matter how small. This builds resilience, as shown in studies on positive psychology. It counters the bad habit of dwelling on negatives, which can lead to chronic worry and sleep issues. Sometimes, thinkers like Sigmund Freud remind us that our unconscious mind plays a role in these patterns. He suggested that deep-seated beliefs from childhood can lock us into fixed ways, but awareness allows change. So, reflect on where your mindset came from, maybe strict parenting or past failures, and consciously challenge it. Let's address common roadblocks. What if change feels too hard? Start small. Consistency beats intensity. If old habits creep back, like perfectionism, recognize the uveruses. It causes burnout, where you're exhausted and unproductive. Instead, celebrate effort, reward yourself for trying, not just succeeding. In relationships, this new mindset thrives too. Fixed thinking might make you defensive in arguments, thinking, I'm right, they're wrong. But growth allows empathy. How can we both learn? This leads to healthier bonds and less conflict stress. For your health, thriving means better habits. A growth mindset encourages trying new exercises or eating better, seeing slip-ups as part of the process. Fixed? You quit after one bad day, risking weight gain or low energy. As we wrap up, remember, thriving isn't about luck. It's about mindset. By shifting to growth, you gain tools for real problem stress management, better decisions, stronger connections. Start today with one step, like reframing a negative thought. Over time, you'll notice life feeling more vibrant and manageable. If you're feeling inspired, share in the comments. What's one area you'll apply this mindset to? Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more tips on personal growth and mental health. See you next time.